Refresh. All right, let's try this again. Hello, hello. All right, back to Discord. Okay. Yes, I can. Oh, no. That's still going through there. Let's do open volume mixer. Output device is going to be my gaming headset. There we go. I'm super surprised it's picking up on my mouse clicks. So let me change that setting. Primary microphone. Change it down. We're going to save that. Come back over here. All right. What, now it's not going to pick up anything? So finicky. I'm not sure how I feel about. There we go. Here we go. Let's take that to minus 10 decibels. Save that. And sound check. All right. Minimize that. Okay. All right. Everything sounds okay. It's not too loud. Because now I can't even hear myself. You know, maybe I should change my shield mode. Let's turn that off. No, I did not want to. Okay, I've got that. Close this. Primary microphone is good. Okay. So I can minimize that. Let me refresh this. Okay. Maybe it finally figured out what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to follow him back. Appreciate the follow. Orion, good connecting with you again. Now, let's see. What communication model what are they asking? Specifically, MySQL use. Client server is what they're looking for. Would you look at that? What is a common application of MySQL use? Let's try. Let's see. Let's think about this for a second. Okay. Let's see. There's so many different answers. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Access tools. What if I do this? Okay, that's just regular chatting. This is to show off what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, uses HTTP. So I can't think of what they're asking there. So I am going to use a walkthrough to kind of see what's going on. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah, okay, backend database. Now, is that already in here? It's just a for the most popular RDBMS, which is Relational Database Management System. Many other products have the word SQL in them. I mean, I didn't see anything specifically in there that would indicate backend database. But let's throw that in there. All right, what major social networks use MySQL as their backend database? I'm going to guess Facebook. Hey, all right. So I am going to post this. Let's go to here and I'm going to open up. Y'all can't see what I'm doing on my other screen, but I'm going to see if I can't get people to join me on LinkedIn. Oh, hey, here we go. First 3 years. Excuse me. That's a terrible picture, but I love it. All right, let's go back over here. So what's next? We are going to enumerate MySQL, which means we have to start a machine, and I am going to start my attack box. I'll probably just work through this network services 2 and then call it a night, since this is my first time streaming. Well, I did it a few months ago when I started playing World of Tanks again. But I wanted to go a different route, obviously. So I decided to do these TryHackMe rooms. And I'll probably get into some other topics later as well. But for now, I'm going to be doing these TryHackMe events. And probably going to work on some Python coding. Probably do some demonstrations of my home lab that I set up with VirtualBox. So, all good things. All good things. Alright, still waiting on that machine to boot up. I don't know if this actually tells me. Yeah, I don't have any viewers, thankfully. Alright. I'm not a fan of this delay that I've got going on. No, I don't want to discard that message. I do want to send it though. Alright, I'm going to put that there and leave my Twitch studio there. Alright, so we're going to say enter. Alright, so tonight's machine, and I'm going to write this down. That way I have it available to me. The title is Hello MySQL. The IP address 10.10.192.207. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's go back to. All right. We've deployed the room. We've given it some time to boot. When would you begin? Okay, when you would begin attacking MySQL. Not going to be the first point of call when getting initial information about the server. You can, as we have in previous tests, attempt to brute force default account passwords. All right. Typically, you will have gained some initial credentials from enumerating other services. So, from other services we've enumerated, I know we had administrator, and his password was Alejandro, and that was for the SMTP server. Excuse me. Okay. Minimize that. Hopefully nothing too wonky is going on. Let's go back to LinkedIn and shoot that off. All right. Close that, close that. All right. We're going to assume that you have found the credentials root and password. All right. So root and password. Obviously, not a great strong password there. Super weak password. In case this isn't already installed, you can use it. All right, so let's open up terminal, and we're going to install default MySQL-client. Oh, spelled that wrong. There we go. I say yes. So it's getting that information now. And I'm going to minimize that, close that. Just trying to check up on my friend. Oh, hey. I didn't even realize that because it wasn't showing up on my Twitch studio that I had any viewers. So I don't know if I'm doing a great job, but I'm doing something. It's a start. It's a start. All right. So, and I don't know how to get rid of that. I don't know if it's covering my screen too much. Fortunately, it just takes up a little bit of space over there. So, looks like we have our SQL client installed. Everything we'll be doing using Metasploits can also be done either manually or with a set of non-Metasploit tools such as Nmap's MySQL enum script. All right, let's start off with the port scan. Okay, let's do it. Nmap, and we're going to say -ss 10.10.192.207. Slip 66, I'm guessing that is Mr. David. And pink, I'm guessing, is Sabrina. Sabrina, meet David. David, Sabrina. She's also a veteran. And we both had the same class when we took Security Plus. I think, was it Security Plus or Network Plus? I think it was maybe Network Plus. It was one of the two. Anywho's, where are we going? All right, so MySQL is open on port 3306. So that's our first answer. I apologize for the keyboard, by the way. I'm trying to adjust as we go. I do have a mechanical keyboard. It's pretty cool. It lights up and stuff. Ooh, look at all the pretty colors. All right. Right on. All right. So we think we have a set of credentials. They assume that we knew root and password. So let's double check by manually connecting. All right, so we're going to say MySQL -host is 10.10.192.207, and the username was going to be root and -p. Let's see what happens. Enter password was password. Okay. Welcome to the MySQL monitor. Your connection ID is 2. Oracle, so it's an Oracle thing. All right, so our credentials did work. Then it wants us to exit out of the session by using exit. All right, we can do that. Oh, look, it even tells us bye. That's super neat. All right, MySQL SQL module. Is that, I'm guessing that's referring to Metasploit framework. So let's MSF console. Let's see if I can remember what I learned. Not between, not that I've seen. So let's say, just for example, because I tried doing that before and it has not worked for me unless I'm just not doing something right. So I can, let's do this. Bite-sized gamified lessons, right? And I'm going to say copy. And then I'm just going to paste it. I'm going to try and paste it in a random spot. But it's still the link that I copied. Correct. Yes. The right side is my attack machine. So I do subscribe to TryHackMe. I pay the whatever many dollars it is per month, so that I can run an attack box from here. So I've tried copy and paste before, it didn't work. It does from if you're running a machine, I believe in VirtualBox. I think I've copied and pasted from that before. So, all right, we're in Metasploit framework, so we're going to search for the MySQL_SQL. And we have an auxiliary. So now we're going to say, let me see if I remember, set our host 10.10.192.207. And I don't know if it's going to need the R port or not, but we're going to say, let me think what it was. It was options, I believe. Options 0 or module 0. Let's see, invalid module. Okay, so let's try view options. Well, that definitely wasn't right. Control Z. Warning, change in a read-only file. Okay, there we go. Back to here. MSF console. I could have done use 0. All right, so we're going to start Metasploit back up. And we're going to say use auxiliary. I think it was a scanner, wasn't it? Was it a scanner? Let's go back up and see. No, it's an admin. Okay, so admin MySQL, and W. I'm going to say enter. No result. What am I missing? There's no underscore W on the end, so we're going to up and SQL. There we go. All right, now say view options again. Make sure. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. I'll get it figured out eventually. All right. I like how every time you open MSF console, it shows a different drawing. This is the Oregon Trail. Session 1 died of dysentery. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But I think that's pretty funny that they do that. All right. So our host 10.10.192.207. Don't think we need the port. And we say use auxiliary. Admin MySQL SQL. All right. What 3 options do we need to set? Search for, select, and list the options. Okay. Let's see if I can do this without messing it up this time. Hey, all right. So I didn't need to do view options. I just need to do options. So it looks like password. Options to induce the set of password. Our hosts. Or our port, one of the two. I think it's going to be our port, and username. Okay, I'm going to use a hint. Each option name is separated by a slash. Okay, I got that. But let's see. Those aren't required. Okay, so I guess it only wants the required ones. Do we need to set in descending order our hosts, our port? Watch it still be wrong. No. Let's try username. No. All right, what am I missing here, y'all? What am I missing? Search for, select, and list the options it needs. Might have to cheat again. But sometimes I don't understand what they're asking for sometimes. Let's see what happens if I just try and run the exploit. Nothing. Okay, because the host hasn't been set yet. All right, so set our host 10.10.192.207. Okay, set our port was 3306. Okay. Options. They've got, okay, so now set password was password, and set username root. So let's, I know, tell me about it, David. So I think, let's see what happens when I do, I'm going to do exploit again. Select version, module execution completed. All right, so let's see sessions. Do we have any sessions? No active sessions. All right, let's see what I'm missing here. So I am going to phone a friend. My trustworthy assistant. Let's check out what Jasper Alblas has to say. So we got through all that. Got through SMTP. So, okay, this is did the mail stuff. Yep. Explain this. Okay, here we go. MySQL. So we're on the task of enumeration. And we did the nmap. Okay, we got that far. MySQL, SQL. So password our host user. Maybe it's because, let me go back here because I'm pretty sure that's what I had put in, but maybe it wanted all caps. Maybe it's case sensitive. So well, let's do this. Let's confirm. Password lowercase, our host lowercase, right? And username. So if it tells me it's wrong, then it's case sensitive. Okay, maybe I'm just not up to it tonight. All right, run the exploit. Let's make sure I ran the exploit correctly at least. That's something else I keep forgetting. It's not exploit, you just run. Still nothing. All right. Set password. Pretty sure I did that. Let's check. Password is password. Username is root. Okay. It will test with the select version command. What result does this give you? Okay, here we go. I guess 5.7.29-0 Ubuntu 0.18.04.1. Hey! Okay. Let's see. Now let's go to We know that our exploit is landing as planned. Let's try to gain some more ambitious information. Change the SQL option to show databases. How many databases are returned? Okay, so set SQL show. I wonder if it needs to be underscored. Probably, because we know that Linux is kind of finicky. And let's look at the options to make sure. Yep, so let's run. You have an error in your SQL syntax. Okay, let's see what I messed up. So okay, so it didn't need the underscore, which is okay. So we're going to unset SQL. Make sure that got unset. It did. Okay, so set SQL to show databases, and we're going to run. Hey, would you look at that? So we're going to go back here, and what's it asking? Change this to show how many databases are returned. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. All right. So now we're going to exploit. Let's take a sanity check before moving on to try and exploit the database fully and gain more sensitive information than just database names. We know the MySQL server credentials, which are root as the username, and password is the password. And as those of us in the cybersecurity world know, that is a super weak password that you should never use. So if you've got that on anything, go ahead and change that immediately for me. All right. The version of the MySQL that's running was the Ubuntu. Let's see. We did all that. We did the unset. Here we go. 5.7.29. So 5.7.29. And the number of databases and their names. So I got the numbers, but I didn't write down the names. I'm going to do that now. So this MySQL has information schema. We've got MySQL. We've got performance schema. And we've got sys. Now that sys is definitely interesting to me. Excuse me. I apologize if that was too loud, everybody. All right, in order to understand the exploits, we're going to use the next. We're going to use next. We need to understand a few. Oh, in order to understand the exploits, we're going to use next, comma, we need to understand a few key terms. Got it. All right. MySQL, physically, a schema is synonymous with a database. You can substitute the keyword schema instead of database in MySQL SQL syntax. For example, using create schema instead of create database. It's important to understand this relationship because some other database products draw a distinction. For example, in the Oracle database product, a schema represents only a part of a database, the tables and other objects owned by a single user. And schema, of course, is also used in Active Directory. And I want to say it was one of the LinkedIn learnings that I was checking out. They said once a schema in Active Directory is created, like just don't mess with it, don't delete anything out of it. Don't edit anything, just leave it alone once it's created. Now then, let's go to hashes. So hashing, of course, is a part of integrity. So yes, it's a cryptographic algorithm to turn a variable length input into a fixed length output. I should have this memorized, not memorized, but I should definitely know this content by now. In MySQL, hashes can be used in different ways. For instance, to index data into a hash table. Each hash has a unique ID that serves as a pointer to the original data. This creates an index that is significantly smaller than the original data, allowing the values to be searched and accessed more efficiently. Yep, once you hash something, it cannot be unhashed. What's been seen cannot be unseen. However, the data we're going to be extracting are password hashes, which are simply a way of storing passwords not in plain text format. And I know Professor Messer brings this up, and it's pretty sure it's on Security Plus, but adding some random text at the end of the passwords is, of course, called. You got this, David. Adding random text onto the end of a password. Salting. Correct. My man, David. All right. He's ready for his Security Plus exam. All right. So we're still in Metasploit framework. And well, that's definitely good. How like what do you say, or what do you think you're having the most trouble like grasping with regards to Security Plus? And let me go back on this. Oh yeah, acronyms are one of the worst things ever. But you know, being in the military, we should be used to acronyms everywhere. There's an acronym for everything. Oh, you're not referring to like physical control versus administrative control versus technical control. Ah, preventative. Okay, gotcha. Um, yeah, I think actually, you know what? Here's. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble for this. um, I'm gonna bring up what I had some trouble with. So, yes, I use single sign-on. Don't judge me. Nope, that was Network Plus. I want Security Plus. Hopefully my access hasn't expired. Remind me later. Practice. So I guess I was in the middle of something there. Let's look at. Yeah, I only got 47% on my assessment before I went and took the exam. But so we were talking about. Let's see what it's under. Maybe security roles and security controls, right? Let me go back to, I think mainly this was just a, whew. Yeah, if I ranked only in the 58th percentile for Security Plus and still passed it, then I know. See, yeah, I didn't get the PBQs for with this access, um, but it's all good. I got it through the actual New Horizons program. They've got a couple of scenarios in there. They've got some labs you can work with. So let's do this. But yeah, if I mean, you saw how low that practice exam was, 48%. Like, there's no way I should have passed. But I studied super hard for a long time and watched a bunch of videos and bought the books, all that good stuff. Um, so we're backed out in Metasploit framework, and we are going to search for the MySQL underscore schema dump. And there it is. And I'm going to say use 0. So that's the shortcut, which I could not remember before. So the module's full name. And as we already figured out, we cannot copy pasta from the attack machine over. Scanner SQL and SQL underscore schema dump. All right, set the relevant options. So let's take a look. Options. It needs display results, password, R hosts. The R port already has the port, threads, and username. So set password to password. Set our host to 10.10.192.207. Professor Messer does have some really great content out there. So I've got Audible, and he actually had I think his entire Network Plus as a podcast, like his entire Network Plus review as a podcast on Audible. A plus, the first part of it was pretty simple for me. Just because I've been working in, on, or around computers since DOS was like the main operating system to use. Long time ago, galaxy far, far away. Second was harder. I failed it the first time. Went back and studied, the parts that I really had trouble, or that I felt that I had trouble with, but was able to pass the second time. Yeah, it's interesting just watching the transition from it going from command line interface DOS to like the first workings of Windows 3.x. And I actually had started learning Linux. I want to say around 2012 or 13, but like I lost interest in it, and I'm kind of, I won't say ashamed. I'm kind of mad that I didn't get into it more at that time. Um, All right. And what else do we need? We need to set a username. Set a username for root. Okay. And we're going to say run. Unless I missed something again. No, I did not. All right. Or at least I don't think I did. What's the name of the last table that gets dumped? Does it want the full name? So X dollars weights underscore global underscore by underscore latency. Okay. I vape. This is my stream. I'm going to do what I want. All right. So we can do better. Search for and select the MySQL hash dump module. Okay. So we're going to back out of this. We're going to search MySQL underscore hash dump. Full name is auxiliary slash scanner slash MySQL. I want to get a better desk. MySQL underscore hash dump. Set the relevant options. So let's look at the options. Log level, prompt, MSF5, session login. Oh, I didn't change it yet. Good job, Morehouse. Search MySQL, and I'm going to say use 1. Okay. Now we can do the options. All right. Set password. The more I do this, the easier it gets. Imagine that. 10.10.192.207. Okay. Oh, silly me. 10.10.192.207. There we go. And what else? We need set username to root and run. All right. What non-default user stands out to me? Loot? No. Carl, root, Debian. Carl. How about Carl? Good old Carl. Another user. And we have their password hash. Yes, we do. Would you look at that? Copy the hash string in full, like Bob star hash to a text file and recall hash text. Oh boy. Okay, so copy Carl star EA. You know what? I'm within my own command line. So let me see. Copy. I'm going to back this up. Okay, that helps. Slash. Let's do home slash. Let's do Carl. What do I have? Root. Okay, so I can do root downloads. All right, so minimize. Copy that to slash root slash downloads. No such file or directory. Okay, what am I missing here? Let's see. let's look at, I guess we'll have to go back to the cheat sheet. Echo. To a hash.text. I mean, I already saw the other answer that I needed. To hash.txt. And then what does it do? Oh, somebody else followed. Thanks for following. All right. Got the post could be here. Interesting. So we know I can't copy out of that. So we've got to go Carl. That's a colon, not a semicolon. Star. PA. 0318938A 21444 Bravo 170 Fox Charlie 2162 Alpha 56978 56978 Bravo 8 Charlie Echo Charlie Echo 18. Yeah, so TryHackMe is a website. Yeah, exactly what David just said. Right now I'm doing the network services room, which you can see here. We're exploiting a MySQL database. All right, so we've got just hash.text. Let's go back. And I guess we can exit out of Metasploit framework. Let's see here. There's the hash.text. So John, let's do John. I have to use the cheat sheet again. Yeah, John hash.text. Hash.text. There we go. So doggy. Doggy. All right, password reuse is not only extremely dangerous, but extremely common. What are the chances that this user has reused their password for a different service? What's the contents of my SQL.text? Okay, so let's go back out to MSF console. And thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Let's do the hash dump. Oh no, we already did the hash dump. So we need to go back to the schema dump. And we're going to say use 0. Let's check the options, make sure they're still there. Wondering if I even need to go that far. Or can I? Of course. So I can just secure shell to Carl. Good old Carl. We're using the same password. Thanks, Carl. 10.10.192.207. Just say yes. And his password was doggy. Survey says. There it is. And more MySQL. That doesn't do it like that. Yes, it does. There we go. So we have captured the flag, THM. So TryHackMe. TryHackMe. Open curly braces. Congratulations. Underscore. You underscore got underscore the underscore my SQL and my fat fingers underscore flag. Close curly braces. Oh, good job, Morehouse. Congratulations. You got the my SQL underscore flag. All right, further learning. Here's some things that might be useful to read after completing this room if it interests you. Sure, let's take a look. Common exploits and attacks. So I am going to save this to, let's do a, I'm just going to save it in my cybersecurity folder. All right, let's go back. And we're just going to say completed. All right. So that is it for this evening. Thanks for joining everyone who came in. And I'll try and do another one tomorrow. Take care, y'all. And thanks for the follows. All right, later, David. So I'll probably get on about either 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern time. If you want to join again tomorrow. So I'll follow you back and I'll let you know. All right, y'all take care. And if if I keep getting people joining, then I'll probably go longer. Maybe do 2 rooms a night or so. But hopefully this has helped some people gain some more knowledge, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out.